Alrighty, so I created the following classes: card deck, player, and app. And starting at the card class, I made two fields, one of an int of value and one of string called name. And then here I am using my getters and setters methods. And that is retrieving and modifying the values of these variables. And then here I use the describe method to print out the card information. And then in the deck class, I did a list of cards in the field for my field. And then I have my shuffle and draw methods here, my shuffle method and my draw method. And I used an array list to create two strings, one of suits, one of names, holding the different suits and the different number of cards. And here I used a nested for loop to iterate through each card and suit name. And then for the player, and then also I used the for loop so that the 52 cards are, so the new deck is instantiated. And then in the player field, I created 3 fields: list of cards, int score, and a name of string. And I set the score to 0 in the constructor here. And I use my describe method down here to print out the information about the players and call on the hand list. And then here I did my flip method, removing and returning the top card to the hand. I use my draw method here to take the deck as an argument and call the draw method on the deck, adding the return card to the hand field. And then here I incremented the score using score plus plus. And here I use 2 getters in order to retrieve the player's score and name. And then for the app method, let's see, go up here. I instantiated a deck and 2 players calling the shuffle method here. And then I use the traditional for loops here in order to distribute the 52 cards, calling on the draw method and an if-else statement for each player. And then here I use another format, traditional for loop, for iterating through the cards and each player flipping the card, and then the result is printed. And then I comparing the values here, showing the value of each card and increment the score accordingly, and printing out the result on who wins or if it's a tie. And then lastly, I am printing out the final score of the players, if player 1 wins, or if player 2 wins, or if it's a draw. And then that will show us the end result here of showing who wins. Here we have player 1 flips Queen of Hearts, player 2 flips 9 of Spades, player 1 wins the round. And then it continues to flip each round, showing the winner. And then at the end here, it's showing the final score: player 1, 13, player 2, 12, player 1 is the winner.